Hi guys, thanks for joining me. With the Mojo still on its summer holidays, I thought I would show you some of my previous builds. In this instance it will be 3 submarines I made. Now, one of the guys that I'm subscribed to, Harry Houdini, he's not very well at the moment, and in order to try and get his mojo back, he started building submarines, and I found that that was exactly what happened with me. I couldn't find the mojo to build any kits, and so I bought a few submarines and found that they did bring you back to life. Now, the submarines are quite straightforward kits, so I think that's partially the reason. The other reason is that the colours on them are quite straightforward. Most of them can be just one colour, so they're not the most difficult to build in the smaller scales. I mean, I know that there are some guys who produce some absolutely awesome stuff in 1/72 and bigger, and it's not to take away from what they do. It's just the build out of the box 1/350th or the 1/144th scale that I did. So let me show you the first one. This will be Hobby Boss's HMS Astute, and it's 1/350th scale. Right, so here she is. Perhaps I should have done with something with the brass name tag, but I haven't. It just says Astute class submarine. So as you can see, overall one colour, a few decals, but a nice little build. Just something to throw together when you're not feeling like tackling biplanes or battleships or 35th scale tanks. There is some weathering on it, and that's basically done with some Tamiya pastels. I'll show you in another video what I mean by those, and it was very straightforward. If I can do it, then I know that you guys can do it. So that's HMS Astute. Okay, so this is Revell's 1/144 scale Type 23 U-boat. Again, just a lovely model to put together. We've got 2 colours on this one. We've got the lighter grey and obviously the dark grey at the bottom. I tried to be a bit clever here in showing some wear on this white band across the top. It didn't turn out too bad. All I did with that is painted the lighter grey. Then I put some of the mascot, is it the Humbrol mascot, and I dabbed that on. Then masked the either side of the white band, painted that. Then when it was dry, took the masking off, and then just rubbed my finger up and down that section, and obviously where the mascot was, it just flaked away the paint, leaving that weathering. Again, I've used those Tamiya pastels, which I'll show you in a future video. Obviously this is just a bit of twine, or whatever you call it, some mending thread. I super glued at one point, probably there, and then passed through and secured with super glue at this point. Really nice build, really enjoyed that. So the next one, so that's 1/144 scale. The next one is going back to Hobby Boss 1/350th scale. Okay, so this is 1/350th Hobby Boss, and I've had to write this down. It's Russian Navy project Bory Yuri Dolgorig, and whatever. So I don't know. So obviously it was. I don't know whether it was ever a class or whether it was just a one-off. Again, simple build, 2 halves put together, conning tower, 3 pieces I think it was, and then the tail planes and so on. I managed to use, you see the red here, down here, that's sprayed. I think it's a Halford's red primer I used there. So I managed to get a bit of spray paint on that one. I'm not sure whether I sprayed it all black first and then brushed on a lighter black, very dark grey. There you go. The Russian submarine, if I was to put them nose to nose, the Russian submarine will be nearly twice as long. So that is a beast, and I'm not sure that that's the biggest one they ever produced. Now I've got some other submarines. Unfortunately, they're not to hand, but I thought I'd just show you those three for the moment. And my next video will be showing you the pastels that I use in order to get that streaking effect down the sides of the hull. Anyway, I hope you like those, and thanks for watching.